Right, boys and girls, the Escort van, which we were going to, it's just arrived, we were going to submit for November, but I always keep a few slots up my sleeve for bits and pieces, and had a conversation with the owners this morning and said, look, I can put it in October if you want. And as per usual, the lads just say, yeah, carry on, do whatever, we'll do what you wish. So here we are. So, but in the current ownership since the late 90s, he's the second owner. As he was saying this morning, there might have been a dealer beforehand or whatever it might be, but anyway, we're talking low owners, whichever. It was a test vehicle of some description, and he said, you know what, I spoke to him this morning, he said, I can't quite remember what it was testing. He said, but you know where it's carpeted out in the back? And I said, yeah. He said, well, there was test equipment mounted in the back, hence the extra wiring and so forth and bits and pieces, and the sound deadening and that, look. So yeah, so it's had a very easy life, I would suggest. So I bet you take that wood out of there and I bet that floor is going to be absolutely spit mint underneath there, because look, the wheel arches are, and automatic, which yeah, there's going to be a reason behind it, isn't there? But I tell you what, do some homework on it and it's going to have some interesting history, this, isn't it? Obviously, this is where some test equipment's been mounted or whatever it might be. Look, and more been mounted down here. But the remains of an old label down there. Look, that looks donkey's years old. 15,600 mile. Now, the current owner, and he's no fool, I'm sure, is adamant that that'll be right. Now, judging by everything, you know our take, before we go any further, you know our take on mileages and speedometer readings. Unless I'm speaking to the bloke who bought it brand new and I've got a suitcase for the paperwork, we have to let common sense cut in, don't we? And common sense will cut in with this, because look, door cards are as new, grain on the steering wheel is all there, nothing's worn off the stalks, dash, apart from it just gone a little bit dry, but apart from that little bit there, look, dash, everything, rubbers, the floor. Look at the finer details and bits and pieces. Look at the brackets up there, look. That hasn't been messed about with, has it? Yeah. And look at that. What a level old van, isn't it? What a level old van. It's always had an aerial. No, it hasn't had an aerial up there, but it's had a sensor. Something up there as well, look. But it's had an interesting life, I bet this. But it hasn't done much at all since the late 90s, so she's just parked up. That's definitely grown there, isn't it? That plaque, that hasn't been on and off a dozen times, is it? Nor's that one. Still got the proper factory of it in that, look. But look at that. What a belter. Yeah, what a belter. Hang on a minute. Get a spit on my finger, hang on. Yeah, look at that. Hey. Now, Jack's just taken a load of photographs for you. Obviously, I'm just doing the video just to give you another level of info and that on it. But yeah, look at that. We've already had one guy this morning just going crazy over it. But that's shut that door up. And look at that, you see that? Do you see that? I know I'm a bit OT, a bit anal when it comes to door shuts. Look at that for an Escort van. Look at that. Hey. Now, if that hasn't got the making of one of the best Escort vans in the country, I don't know what has. Proper van, isn't it? Now, one of my trusted Ford guys picked this up for me. Look at it. And he was like, oh, Dave, you wait to see this van. I said, really? Oh, yeah. And he's right. She's fab, isn't it? So there you go, guys. So we're going to put it through this this sale, even though we've only got a couple of weeks until sale day. Personally, I don't think we'll need any longer, because these sort of things, I mean, looking down to the fittings and that, look, these sort of things, and the little catch there, look, that's still in one piece. Sorry, I keep seeing more interesting bits. These little things have to be bought, don't they, when they come up, and I'm sure we'll get the right audience within 2 weeks. So obviously, in my opinion, what's going on to some original wheels, doesn't it? The van just wants to be made to look, you know, boy, I'm telling you what you guys already know. It wants to go back to completely factory, doesn't it? Which is where it will go, won't it? But what a cracker! So yeah, get your finger out for those bids. More importantly, come and have a look. I really would appreciate your view on it as well, and get yourself probably one of the most honest little Escort vans that are available today.